guest.
Bringing friends.
He's a He's a leaner.
He's a leaner.
Yeah.
I'm a leaner. It's these fucking chairs. If someone wants to sponsor like some nice chairs, like we'll take that.
That sounds like BetterHelp, nice chairs. We can start a company called Nice Chairs.
When you reach our age,
you're looking for a nice chair.
I think a nice chair is good at any age. Okay.
The fuck are you talking about? Why? I slept on the floor most of the time. Like,
I didn't say I didn't sleep on the floor or in the back of my car during the freezing winter. I didn't say I didn't do that. What I'm saying is if you have a good chair, it's fucking nice.
Yeah, man. Well, I feel like you should be the spokesperson for some kind of like Patriot health insurance.
See, I've been telling him that forever.
Or like one of those like a Patriot cell phone or whatever.
He has that voice. Like he has that voice where he can
the American flag behind him right now.
Exactly.
We can just do it right now. You can just film them and send them out. Yeah, the Puerto Rican flag. It's very. I don't know if I'm into that.
Yeah, that's why.
Motherfucker, listen, you got less than how many? When's the Super Bowl?
When's the Super Bowl? Bad Bunny.
Yeah, you better fucking start learning Spanish, bro. I've been saying that to everybody at the gym. Like, listen, like I'll come to teach class and I'll play Bad Bunny. I'm like, y'all got X amount of days till the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he has like
you better learn what he's saying.
Doesn't he have stuff that's popular in American radio ttoo, right?
All his music's in Spanish.
I know, but like people know the songs is what I mean. They might not know what he's saying, but they know the
they know the one with Drake, Mia.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which now Drake there's some stuff happening with him with gambling and shit like that we don't need to touch into because the feds are involved.
You were like, there's something happening with Drake, and I was like, yeah, did you not see the last Super Bowl? There's been things going on with Drake.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No, I'm talking about he lost that lawsuit too, I believe.
No, I don't follow it. I get, dude. I followed none of that, man.
Really?
I pretty much like read my Bible, watch like and very into like stand up with my friends and stuff, and then like random stuff, but not a lot of like gossip news unless it's like about the new Jackass. Then I do eat into that.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a Jackass fan.
Yeah.
That was my first.
I forgot he was a Bible fan too. But...
I'm a Bible
fan. How the fuck did you forget he was a Bible fan?
All right, you want to hear my favorite bit I'm doing? Speaking of that,
because I have one for you.
It's not so much a bit. I'm obsessed with New York right now. Like, I'm really? I can't afford to live there or anything like that, but like I love hanging out there. There's so many cool clubs. Now they're impossible to break into, but they're also very cool. And when I was there, I wanted to go to church because we were there on a Sunday morning. And so I just picked one. Like we couldn't, it was overwhelming trying to find a church in Queens. It's not the same world as here for me.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hispanic churches in Queens.
Oh, Colombian. And so what we ended up doing is like my cousin was like, oh, we'll just find one that says church. And I'm like, all right. And then we walked in and it was a room full of Chinese people and then us. And like they all stared and just saw me. And I was like, I can tell they're all going, is that him? Is he finally here?
I never pictured him wearing a hat.
Why does he have a nose?
Well, like that's a bit I do, but that is a true. Like we walked in and they really all just turned and stared, and in my head I went, "I bet they think I might be." No, but I love it.
Is it a Catholic church?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I did end up at a Colombian Catholic church after that because that one was ending. The Chinese church or Thai. Okay. It might have been a Thai church. I don't mean to be racist. I was kind of like in and out, and I don't know what I was doing. I'm not trying to be.
You're like, rude. I saw that.
Well, Chinese religions like that. I mean, after an hour, you gotta go back to service.
Well, okay. So we ended up at a Colombian Catholic church though, and we were the only white people. And everybody was pretty much dressed to the nines, and we were dressed to just be doing comedy in New York. And
you dress up to go to church, homie.
Yes.
I did see one guy.
That used to be a rule. You had to dress up to go to any church.
When 1865?
Yes. Yes.
This thing doesn't. Anyway,
that's when you had church clothes. All right, these clothes are just.
I mean, it was going.
That's not a good one for punching. That's a cutting one.
Come on, baby. What was your joke about it? Because I feel like I've heard...
I just thought this was peculiar that nothing scared anybody in biblical ages.
I mean, fuck you mean it didn't get scared?
Like nobody got scared.
They literally said, and then they were terrified of the angels.
No. Jesus came back from the dead, and nobody tried to chop his head off or stab him in the head. Nobody. I mean,
I don't think.
And then before he was crucified, he goes, "This is the blood of my blood, and this is the flesh of my flesh." I was like, "You're teaching cannibalism. What the hell's going on here?"
Man joke,
this is.
Come on, man! Like
vampirism.
First off, I got real answers for all these. First off, he didn't appear to like everybody. He appeared to like his followers and stuff. So like they were like, well,
yeah,
what a doubting Thomas putting his fingers in the because he didn't look like a zombie. He looked like himself. So there's one.
Well, at first, but
doesn't give you
after 3 days, the decomposure doesn't happen.
It's not suspicion.
How did he heal?
Well, he still had the scars in his hand to prove that it was him.
Well, he didn't heal very well, did he?
Well, it was more of a thinking about. All right, you guys. What was the second point? What was this? I'll take it to church right now.
He can come back from the dead, but he can't fix the hole in his hand. I mean,
no, he said the blood of my blood. Jesus spoke in variables. Like they knew he wasn't just being like, now drink my blood, guys. Like he didn't. He was
like, hey,
yeah,
you like that. Can you imagine nowadays? Like
that's why. Well, that's God's perfect timing. Like, why is Jesus not back today? Think about all the AI. You never know if it was really him. There would be all this blah 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 when he came.
Yeah,
it's a lot simpler to be.
Yeah, because they would probably confuse you. It's like, are you him? I heard he came back. Are you him?
The length of my hair,
not Jesus.
But with an accent,
Chinese Jesus. The length of my hair determines what people call me. Like if one length, it was Russell Brand all day, every day. And then like a little bit different length with a little bit maybe weight loss, Jared Leto all day, every day. And then now it fluctuates between just Jesus, Duck Dynasty, like it doesn't even. The other day I had a guy call me Jared Leto Santa because I had a Santa suit on. Like
Jared Leto.
I'm not even
Santa.
I'm not saying I agree. It's just what I get
to
told.
The lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars.
It's disrespectful to me. That guy's a creep. Russell Brand. I don't like being called looking like. For a minute, it was a compliment. Then he like started getting allegations about some stuff, and I don't like.
So it's one of those people that are like, "Hey, man, you really look like Russell." You know,
it's kind of funny.
But did you hear? Did you hear about the Epstein thing that he's doing, bro? What?
Well, dude, I get told if it's Russell Brand, Jared Leto, Jesus, Duck Dynasty, and like those are all controversial characters. So apparently, I only look like controversial characters.
How is Duck Dynasty controversial?
Because they were like Christian, it got attached to right wing, and then it got attached to racist homophobes and all that. I mean, that's like decades old news at this point, but they're not like it's controversial.
I didn't keep up with. I didn't keep up with them.
No, they're. I think they're like technically Church of Christ. They're evangelical Christians.
Yeah,
they're old school stuff.
Don't they use the same book?
Catholics have apocrypha. Catholics have extra books in their Bible, so they believe. Yeah, no, it's not the same. It's not the book.
Okay, well, ask me this: How come whenever the Old Testament came out, they call it the Old Testament? Did they knew there was a sequel? Did they know there was a sequel? I mean,
go ahead, Leighton. I'm gonna let you.
Well, first off, I'm not sure when those titles came into play, but I'm sure it wasn't referred to the Old Testament when they didn't have a New Testament.
It's a translation thing.
Because you do have the New Testament. That's how they design like what's called canon of the Bible, like what was included in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like they will part of the process is they will look, did the New Testament refer back to the Old Testament? Did it, that helps build credibility. So, but I don't know when the names came in, but I do know it's just basically a divider of before Jesus and leading up to him to post Jesus and
I just thought a better name for the New Testament would be JC and his disciples. I just thought that would be.
I think you can kind of name it. I don't know if the word.
I mean, they could tour on that name. That's all I'm saying.
I think some of them went on their own tours, and it didn't go well for them.
Yeah, they all.
That's true. That's true.
Like martyrs.
Their solo career didn't work out very well at all. I mean,
yeah, Judas did not do well.
No, he had a short career.
He started that band with him and priest, but then he was, he came out gay and all that.
Was he called the 13 Golden Coins and the Boys?
No, Silver.
Oh, was it Silver?
Silver.
Okay,
so I almost went. I may be going to Puerto Rico. I'm trying to expand some of the I like cruising. So when I go cruising, we're trying to go to new ports, and we got really close. We went to DR, but we want to go to Puerto Rico.
That's pretty close to Puerto Rico. I think it's like 10 nautical miles or something like that.
Something like that. It's pretty close.
Oh man, I was close. I'm not good at geography.
It's pretty.
Well, it was nice because when you're Puerto Rico, they used to do this. You pay $50 and you go to like St. Martinique and St. Thomas and stuff like that.
They can't do that anymore. I know someone who's a boat captain over there. He's like, yeah, we can't do that anymore because people got caught. Somebody got caught smuggling something, and then it was a whole thing and blah blah blah.
But it was really nice because you got there and you could visit the other islands in there because they're not that far away.
Right.
I'm good. If you go to Puerto Rico, you just gotta go. What are you trying to see? Like historical stuff, food.
When I do the cruises, we normally just like seeing the island itself. It's not so much about experience. We don't have a lot of time to experience the island.
Oh,
So just
also,
you probably just stick in San Juan because that's right. Yeah.
You'll get the most because you can see the last remaining Spanish Civil War fortress, which is El Morro. You can see that.
Well,
they had a place called Black Bear's Castle. I don't know if it's still called that.
I don't remember that.
Well, like I know there's areas like that are obviously like maybe dangerous or whatever, but like essentially you would be a citizen, right? Because it's America, we're America. That's not true of any of the other ports I go to.
Yeah, no, it's a territory.
You're I'm way more likely to go out and do stuff, is what I mean. Because of that. Because if I get stranded in Puerto Rico, I could probably still fly home a lot easier than.
That's not a problem.
If that was Jamaica or whatever,
you can call me and I can find you fucking like.
Oh, I would. That'd be my first phone call. I'd be like, hold on, I know one of you guys. I'll call him.
Hola, Richard. Guess where I'm at?
You would be very amazed at how fast. I had a client that was in Costa Rica getting a tattoo.
Oh, we were just talking about that.
We were talking about this. Yeah. And he called me and he's like, hold on. And he was drunk trying to get a tattoo, and I had to interpret that.
Nice.
So I was like,
he had to interpret the drunk guy, and then he had to interpret the drunk language into Spanish.
Yep.
Which is difficult.
Yeah, especially when it's in the middle of the night.
You know, it's the wildest thing I've ever had to interpret, though? A woman that was Dominican and had COPD.
Is it, what's the difference between the dialects of Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico? Is it pretty much the same, or is it be like a little bit like, I got what you're saying, but I didn't necessarily understand?
So it's number one, it's speed, inflection, right? Like the Puerto Rican, el puertorriqueño te habla de esta manera. The Puerto Rican talks in this way. El dominicano te habla de esta manera.
Gotcha.
See, I just said the same way, but it's a different inflection. There's different words too. Like they call oranges something very different that we call. And we have a huge. Puerto Rico has always had a huge problem with
the Dominicans.
The Dominicans coming in and saying that they're Puerto Ricans and stuff. No, that's a thing.
No, it is.
That's a huge
Standards border.
No,
don't you come over here, you illegal.
Yeah, I heard they're going to put a wall up.
We'll call
agua on you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on. So on that, okay. So I really want to learn Spanish just because I keep going to these places where I don't speak Spanish, and they all do. So
Puerto Rico is one of those places you can speak English.
Sure.
The whole because they teach English and Spanish in school, so everybody there, and most of the countries I've been to, English is a second language, so you can actually get around. But learning Spanish is always a good idea.
Bro, Korea, I tell everybody to go to Korea because
you can speak English.
Speaks English.
Yeah,
like when I got to Korea, I was like, the army gives you these cards, where it's like, hey, these are some common things that you say. These are some very disrespectful things that you shouldn't do. And I got into a taxi. I go, Chugyo, and I try to read it, and the guy turned around. He goes, "It's all right, man. You going to Yongsan?" And I was like, "Yes." He goes, "All right, what movie you want to watch?" I was like, what?
Nice.
Like they speak, everybody speaks English.
Well, they do that same thing before we go into port anywhere. Like we stopped in Turkey, and they gave us a safety brief. It says,
and that's a good
don't
thing
show the soles of your feet and talk about the war. I was like, that war was a while ago. Why are we talking? Why would I talk about that? Why would I put my feet up and go like, whoa? You guys got your ass kicked now, or didn't you?
I'd like to share.
Boy, you should have changed your tactics, shouldn't you? You know, I wouldn't have done that, even if they told me.
That's gonna be Iraq in 10 years. We're gonna be visiting Iraq in 10 years. It's gonna be a tourist attraction.
Yep, and then somebody's gonna say that's where Saddam Hussein's statue used to be.
I got pictures of that.
That's the weird thing about like I am not a political person at all, but I would love to go to Israel purely for seeing like where Jesus walked and things like that. I don't have any interest.
The pilgrimage. You're talking about the pilgrimage.
Yeah, I don't know if
that's what it's called, right?
I'm sure that's what it's called. Yeah.
Well, they have tours when because I've been to Israel, and the only place I didn't go was Tel Aviv because at the time, I don't know if you've seen this. People were walking. They had tourists taking pictures of people shooting at each other. I was like, no,
like civil.
No,
yeah.
And I was like, and they said, don't go to Tel Aviv, and I'm like, no, fuck, no, I ain't going to Tel Aviv. I seen what they're doing over there. These fucking idiots. They look just like a tourist wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I don't fucking know why. Having the camera, not a phone, but a camera, and just click,
what year was this?
click. Turn of the century, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and clip that. Well, you know why we say that. It makes life easier. So one of the things that I always recommend people when they're traveling, especially if you're traveling to like Spanish-speaking countries,
Right.
is you can go to the Department of State website, and it gives you a rating with really good explanations of like, hey, if you're visiting this area, this is the tourist area.
Right.
Hey, if you're gonna visit this area, this is the area you want to go.
Cool.
For Puerto Rico, I always have, because I do travel consultations, and I always have people like, do you want to eat food? Or are you trying to look like?
What do you mean by
like,
travel consultations? Like, is that a fancy way of saying like trip coordinator? Or what is that?
No, it's like a travel consultation for what I. So
It's more culturally.
So it's more of like, hey, these are places you should avoid. Here's a reason why you should avoid them, because you're going to be in this area.
How do they get your number?
It's by referral only. I only do this for referral.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So like
yeah,
people
no,
just
no,
be
no,
like,
no.
So, but then they pay you to tell them where to go?
No, pretty much they pay me to know more about the place and to basically say like, hey, what's the, I'm literally explaining, I've explained this to people a million times. Like, this is what I do. I literally will go to the Department of State website, and then I'll go to some other stuff, and then I'll go to the country's Department of State or La Secretaría de Partidura or whatever it's called. And then I'll be like, listen, this is the information that we have. This is what I present to you. If you're gonna go here, go here.
This is wealthy people crap. That's all that is. Type in the chat GPT whether or not I'm in a rough area of Puerto Rico, and you're like, I hired a Puerto Rican to tell me if I was in the. I didn't know that people could afford that.
Yeah. Well, it's free, but you can inform the embassy of the country you're going to.
Always.
And tell them I'm going to be in country these dates.
Yep.
And that way, if you don't show back up to the United States, you'd be like,
That's
well,
really good
he
advice.
was.
Yeah. That's really good advice. Yeah.
I'm just, but it's free. Our taxes pay for it. So when you
never,
go, you don't know.
You never know.
Because they might think you're Jesus and try and ransom you.
Dude, I know. I've heard that this is good advice.
On that line of thought, one of our friends who's a Hoyler black belt, Jack Toffer, which we had on the podcast, Jack was in, I think, some European country. I can't remember right now. And his wallet and all his stuff got stolen, and he just moved around. And he's like, dude, I've never been pickpocketed before. I go, slippery hands.
Yeah.
And he like had to call home. He couldn't get on a flight. Yeah, dude. That's why I tell people, like, when you travel, like, be smart. You know, I'm not saying. And here's the thing: I don't want to say that, and people think, "Oh my God, all these areas are dangerous." No. That's not the point. The point is,
you can get pickpocketed in New York.
You can get pickpocketed you right fucking now.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
like,
They learned that in Puerto Rico. So.
No, they didn't. Our views expressed on this podcast do not necessarily represent.
All right, I gotta talk. I got not to shift gears before I forget, because I know I will. Like, I wanted to specifically mention. So, like, this is year 7 of me in comedy, which means it's got to be like 10 or 11. I don't even. You're ahead of me, and then you were just a little bit after me. So, like, 7 years, and I remember still how much freaking fun, because this was the original tour for me. Was you guys. And I mean, wow, this was my comedy crew. You know what I mean? We were doing mics, we were doing scrapyard shows, we were doing
the scrapyard shows,
city music shows.
And we did the cigar shows over there.
We do well, but I think about there's 2 things I think about all the time. One is the day that he got sick or whatever from eating Wendy's chili. So me and you had ventured out to an open mic by ourselves in Kansas City during COVID, and they wouldn't let us use a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And like. Oh, dude, we had so much freaking fun.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they would not let it. They said that they were like, no microphones, period, because of
what did you do when you heard that? I know you well enough.
I had a drink and I spoke into the drink, I think, is what I did.
I went to the car. We were in your car.
Oh no, we had
an extra microphone and a cable, and I ran it to the stage, not plugged into anything.
Yeah,
so that you would still at least have that comfortability.
Yeah, I knew I had something. Yeah, you had a mic,
we always kept stuff in the car.
Everybody used it, man.
And everybody
didn't even do anything. It didn't do anything, but then it became a thing for the rest of the mic. I think everybody continued.
Everybody kept grabbing the mic. It's like
it didn't look wrong. The quarters ran off stage and stuff.
The thing that's happened with me is that,
but it was just weird to like, we're all in the same room, and trust me, when if you go to an open mic. And you see people how they use the mic. A reasonable person be like, I probably shouldn't use that.
Oh, yeah. It's insane.
But nobody does that. Nobody goes like and wipes it off real quick. No, nobody does that.
Brand new open micers will try to make a bit, and I was one of them. about it, like, you guys, this is gross. I should get a clean or a Lysol wipe. But no, it's crazy, dude. The amount of microphones I have put my mouth on around this country, that have probably been in bars for 35 years. They're all dented and old.
Yeah,
and
like,
they were just on the floor before you showed up.
I still don't have herpes. I
did not think he was going there. That's good.
What else, dude? It's gross. It's
me.
really gross. But I think microphones have a special place in like where
I think so too.
Yeah, there's just
we clean these pretty regularly, but we're real careful how we clean them.
Yeah,
because we don't want this to go bad. This is real sensitive. We're actually in the middle of redoing everything. What's going to happen is all this is going to get shifted to the back because we're going to start. You want me to talk about it, or is it cool?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
So we're going to start doing Eric and we're going to start doing Eric and Rico gaming. So we're going to play games.
Oh,
yeah,
like
we
on
just
Twitch.
No, we're not switching.
No, we can't. No, bro.
No.
Twitch. No. Unfortunately,
I don't know anything about Twitch. I just know
with the way that we talk, we would be banned in.
Really? Is it that censored?
I was playing PUBG and I smoked someone from I sniped someone and I just yelled "Back to Africa," and obviously, right, little insensitive. 2 minutes later, I was streaming and I got an email.
Wow!
And I was like, bro, what? Like they have to probably have something that follows,
which never makes any sense because when first Call of Duty came out, that's when everybody was really doing the online gaming.
Oh, I forgot about those times. I don't think you were old enough for that.
Are you talking about back in like when everybody was just saying
it's
whatever
just after
they wanted?
They just invented the telephone.
Like a lobby in Call of Duty was wild.
Yeah,
people saying I'm gonna sleep with your mom. And your parents left you because of
you're adopted. Blah blah. Yeah.
Oh, teabagging.
And those were all
those days.
Yes, you could do that.
Yeah, dude.
You do that now, you get banned,
dude. So you want to hear my? I don't know. We may not put this in, but who cares at this point? So I got passed as a feature at the new Springfield Comedy Club.
Oh, we can talk about the new club. I don't know much about it, unfortunately.
It's great, man. So far, so good.
What is great about it?
It's the first club I've ever been a part of that you submit. They either accept you or they deny you. You apply for what positions you're trying to get, feature, host, or headliner. I didn't apply for headliner. Seemed a little silly.
Yeah, I filled that thing out too, and all of January's already taken. So I got
for open mic.
Yeah, so I just filled out everything for February.
They do lucky bucket pulls and people drop out. So if you're around, you can still show up. I won't be there tomorrow, unfortunately.
How's the vibe there?
It's good. So that's kind of what I was getting at, man. Like they pay comics. Like if you get passed and you get booked, you know exactly how much you're
get paid.
Yeah, it's insane, right? You get paid to run the light. You get paid in drinks or cash to run the light, close the show, or host.
Yeah. You can do that. That's what you were doing with the
absolutely.
The
Springfield Little Theater. I was doing the lights.
Yeah, you're doing lighting.
Yeah. So it's not that. It's not even that. You're literally just running the timing light for the comics. You're not running the lighting. You're running like the light.
Oh,
they have a guy for that. That's really organized.
Yeah, that is organized.
It's not as well. Okay, all right. Anyway, yes, they're doing a good job, and the guys are cool. So I actually I have not been. I performed at their Tulsa club before I got past.
What's the name of it again?
The Tulsa one.
No, this one's
called the Springfield Comedy Club, but Bark Entertainment's the overall big daddy.
Bark.
That's so right. Like if you get passed with Bark, you're now. I don't want to give out. I'm going to teach open micers how to do this, and we don't need to do that for all the open micers. Sorry.
I guarantee
cut that part out.
Jesus Christ.
Because the thing is, when you hear open micers and everybody thinks it's them, most of the comics I know and work with are fine. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the guy that showed up 3 days ago and now is going to try to be the new headliner of the Springfield Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't put in for headliner either because I was like, they don't know me.
Oh yeah. That seems like something maybe we have a conversation of when it feels right. I don't think I'm applying to be.
Yeah, I'm not applying to that. I'm like, you want me to run the light? I'll run the light. You want me to hold the door open? I can do that.
So that's cool. You could pitch show ideas to them. I'm in talks with them about one right now, and then but the first show I'm booked on, I am booked in Springfield for Heather Shaw. I get the feature for Heather Shaw.
Move that because the computer's right there.
Oh yeah, sure. Wherever that works.
I appreciate you.
And so Heather Shaw was the one that was all over the news for calling out the Blue Room, right?
Yes.
She's one that looks. I hate to say this, but she looks like Jim Carrey. That's her whole. That's her shtick. But she's more than that. She's a comic.
Who you're talking about.
So, anyway, so she was one of the ones that called all that out. And
she was the most. She was the most. Yeah.
Hold on. Can you explain that for the people that don't know? Because we're gonna clip this, or something's gonna get clipped, and then people are like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, well, yeah. So
Heather, what's her name? Hold on.
Heather Shaw.
Yeah,
Heather
Shaw.
blew up online, and now she's on the.
But she wasn't.
On the circuit.
Just to be fair, she wasn't the first one.
She wasn't the first one, but she was the one that her video kind of started the domino effect of everything. Because then Matt McCusker posted on Instagram, "Hey, this club is closing or something. My show's canceled." And then Heather was like, this club's not paying people. They're doing switcheroos and all this other stuff." And then they used her face on all the local news stories.
Yeah.
Well, so and then the domino effect. Obviously, the club closed. Springfield Comedy Club bought it. Blue Room. I don't know if it's still going, but sued the new club. And I'm like, good luck with that one. And then
for what?
I don't even. You'd have to look into it. It's silly. I think it's because they you just have to read it. But anyway, so my first show in this spot, I'm getting paid, and I'm opening up for the girl that started the domino effect. So I'm not here to talk ill will on anybody, but it's a good day for Springfield comedy right now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if you're funny, you have a shot. But I think this town is. It's got some opportunity. People need to go out and buy tickets to this club because we're very lucky to have a club like this. I promise you that.
I've heard that a lot. My whole thing with comedy, for me personally, is because you were talking earlier about this. Is interpreting started going very, very well, like really well for me, and it was really hard for me to try to schedule both. Like Eric went to California with me 2 years ago, where I did a presentation.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric was like, "What is happening?" We had people standing in line to come see me, and I'm like, I just can't. I don't feel like shuffling. And truth be told, man, I wasn't really a big fan of what things that were happening in the scene. So I was like, just not for me.
It's been weird, but I think there's a lot of hopefully comedy, in my opinion, needs a daddy in the scene. If you're going to grow a scene, you got to have a daddy that has authority to tell people yes and no.
I see what you're saying.
Somebody has to teach people, and they have to have authority. I can't do it.
There has to be a leader.
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't do it. You know what I mean? And but this club should hopefully provide some why am I not on this show? Well, I don't know. The guy in Washington didn't pick you. They don't pick from within the club. It goes to their main people. They pick who goes on shows.
Oh, because they're trying to decide to use you for other stuff. That's why.
Dude, it takes out all the local politics. Now there's nobody up there to argue with.
Oh,
if you're mad about not getting booked, there's a good chance you would need to reach out to the people in Washington. Nobody here. So you got to get it.
I see what you're
saying.
Get it.
Yeah.
I see what you're
if
saying.
you're on stage at the Springfield Comedy Club as a comic, you've been seen and passed. Unless it's I don't know how all the showcases and all the mics, obviously not, but on the weekends and stuff like that, it's past comics. You have been
now. Do they?
That's interesting.
Some I went to one.
This is all my understanding, by the way. It's not 100% true.
The views expressed on the Rico podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm just was this my understanding of it. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's just some clubs that I went to. They'll record you if you request it. I don't know if they have anything set up like that or not.
Ooh, that's a good question.
To record your sets and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know quite yet. I don't think so.
Do you know the owner?
Well, it's a corporate setup. So there's I have met the GMs.
Okay.
I know the GM of the Springfield Comedy Club just a little bit. Yeah. And then I'm had a great time hanging out with the GM of Tulsa Club, who's helping start this one, so he's around. And
because Ian,
but they didn't say anything.
Ian was messaging me about that. Ian Edwards.
Yeah. Does he work with Mark already?
I don't know, but I'll ask him.
Well, they have I think he said 10 clubs. So the Louisville Comedy Club, the Bricktowns, the Summit City, Skyline. Those are all Bark.
They have a ton of stuff. But Ian was asking me. That's why I was asking if I can pass Ian's information so he can do his thing.
Oh, I'm sure if he has his management, they could just.
I don't know if he.
Yeah, because we had. There's another one.
Rogan, and they were talking about. I can't remember. I'll tell you.
I mean, I'm sure if Ian Edwards emailed the people, they would probably read it.
Well, I had texted him. I go, "There's a new club." He goes, "Hey, can you forward my stuff?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." He goes, "And you're gonna pick me up to go?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll drive you around." Did we ever tell you what happened last time? Yeah.
It got a little wild because Springfield's rough.
No.
You ended up didn't you have to I can't remember. You had to save a guy.
I saved the no. So we went. I don't know if I want to say this. I don't think I've told this story. You've told this.
We did Trust me, I've heard this story.
And it was late. And basically, Ian called me, and we ended up seeing a car chase that ended on Battlefield and Campbell,
right?
Where the car flipped and the dude hit a woman. The car spun, and then the woman was having a seizure.
I've also seen like crap like that. That road is weird, man.
Yeah,
on that road.
So I ran out because she started going like this, and I started seeing her hit her head.
Oh crap!
And then so I ran, and then when I ran, I pulled my hamstring, and then I like fell down to my knee, and I couldn't get up. And Ian picked me up. He goes, "Get the fuck up! You're a goddamn war hero." What the fuck? So yeah, he'll be coming back. I know Josh is coming back.
Oh, Josh Blue.
Yeah, Josh is coming back, which he'll probably come. I don't know if we'll have him on the podcast, but I know he's coming to the house to hang out and whatnot.
Yeah, and there's a couple people.
He speaks like 4 languages too. That fucking guy.
That's cool.
Oh, does he,
bro? Yeah,
I didn't know he spoke.
That's
4
why
languages.
last time when he came here, we were hanging out at my place because I didn't know how big he was. He was just like, "Hey man, you seem cool. You don't really know who I am." I go, "No, man. Like I've been doing comedy very shortly. You know, I don't know much." And he came here and we just literally sat here, talked about languages. And he speaks French, English, and I forgot the other 2, but they're like European languages. And I was like, "Oh, I speak," and he's like, "Oh,
probably Italian and German, if I were to
Well,
guess.
he was part of like the Olympic soccer team for the Special Olympics. So like,
not for the regular Olympics.
Jesus fucking Christ! So the new spot at the Springfield Comedy Club was pretty good.
Let's go, man. I'm excited about it. I'm also working at the
Same
Branson.
vibe or?
I mean, no. I mean, it's all. I mean, they've repainted it. I think they put new furniture in, brand new logo behind the stage. They got a.
So they made sure it didn't look the same.
No, it didn't look. I mean, it's got. It feels like it's being like the vibe in there was not good, man. I don't know if you were in there in the last year. It wasn't good, dude.
No, I remember the last time I was there, and it was just the vibe was very, to me, was very down. It was like, no wonder nobody's laughing because I'm depressed.
Well, we don't have Old Man Willie anymore being forced onto every single show for each. He was on every single weekend, and like nobody was on board with that except for Chris.
I wonder why. That's interesting.
I think that was a promise he made to Old Man Willie or something. I don't know. I'm not even. That has nothing to do with nothing. It's just, any comic being forced every single weekend is crazy.
It's different, yeah. It's very different.
Well, I could maybe see that because Old Man Willie probably didn't have a lot of shows left. In that respect,
I've been doing comedy for 7 years, and he's been doing time at the Blue Room for 7 years. So he had he had way more shows than I did.
Yeah, I'm just saying, he did. I'm just saying,
good for him. I like that guy.
I like him. I'm like, I could understand going like,
it's nothing to do with against him. It's
no,
against
I
the
understand
system.
what you're saying. We got sidetracked.
Yeah,
that's good that there's a. And where else are you working?
Oh, the Branson Comedy Factory. It's a club ran by Will C. down in Branson West.
I didn't know I've never heard of that one.
You driving to fucking St. Louis?
Well, I'll tell you what, guys.
No, you said Branson.
Well, it doesn't. They don't.
No,
they haven't had mics for a minute. I'll tell you this: if you want to come down, I'm at least for 1 month, hopefully more than 1 month. We're doing the Layton, Flatt, and Friends show all weekend. And so,
talk to me about that. What's that?
It's just gonna be me doing a show. I'll probably like host it and end it, do a little bit of time, and then all my buddies doing time. So it's like technically I'm billed as the headliner with my friends.
But you're just I see what.
It'll be like I'm finding comics. Like Eric.
How much time are you doing? You doing an hour? Are you doing 40 minutes or what you doing?
I don't know quite on that one yet. When I just did it, I was doing we had me and Will C both were on it, and then we also had some openers. I was doing 45s, but
because Branson didn't have any comedy down there.
No, this is the first one I've seen last this long, and I hope that it's I hope it stays. Will C has been very good to me.
Okay, the closest I've seen was Yakov Smirnov, and he had
he was there the first night I was there.
Was he?
I saw him walk through. He had filmed something there.
I would love to talk to that guy.
Because
especially
definitely.
Like people like him that like you left where you live. He lives here.
No, he used somebody's. Was that yours?
Leighton.
Check.
It was Leighton. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know if we can, dude. I don't know. I mean, here's the problem.
You can message him on Instagram. He'll look at it.
Really?
I messaged him one night. He replied.
Like Ian Bick looks through his messages.
I'm not familiar with Ian.
He's a podcaster.
Oh, okay.
He's a guy that does prison podcasts.
Oh, okay. Rock on. Yeah. No, I mean,
he answers it. Like I answer emails when it's like on my business page. People think it's someone else. No, that's me. Like that's us. And emails for the podcast, it's me. answering them after I call Eric. Like something happens.
Yeah, Yakov is interesting because he is like, if you listen to his credits and you listen to his stories, he's like a legend. He is, but he also like the reason his fame is not what it was is because the Soviet Union wasn't what it was. Like he talks about.
He's
this.
explained that. Yeah, he said. He said that in an interview. He sent me that.
So he's the most famous, not famous person. You know what I mean? And like I don't
because he was blowing up in Branson.
But dude, he's
but then Reagan broke the USSR, and then after that. He just kind of,
dude.
But he personally knew Reagan.
Yeah, no, yeah, he did. He did.
That's crazy. You know what I mean?
He even gave him some jokes.
What comic do you know that knows a president outside of like the and that doesn't now we got podcasts and these things. That's the only reason comedians really.
I only know one. I only know one comedian that's got endorsed by the president.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
No.
I don't think he was endorsed. By this president?
Eric was endorsed by Trump.
Oh, how so?
Yes. Hold on, I'll pull it up. You don't believe?
Is this going to be an AI clip or is this real?
No, this is real.
Okay, I never know with you two. This could be a whole bit you're playing.
We're doing well.
Well, because you guys you want me to bite both ways.
Whoa. No teeth. No teeth.
You're going
to take me out to dinner. You're charging white people to plan their vacations.
That is funny. Trump.
Yeah, it was in People magazine. Yeah.
All right, we're getting farther away from me believing this with this whole People magazine thing.
No, it was
the CBS one. I don't have the People. No, Eric has the magazine.
I sent you the copy of that.
There was 3 Erics.
Yeah.
Eric was one of them. That's where we get that bit. Like he literally, I said, I endorse Eric.
Obviously, he was talking about
People magazine.
So he was talking. Okay, that's funny.
Obviously, he was talking about me.
Wait, were you running again recently?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I knew you had ran for office and stuff before.
I think he got a 200 and something thousand votes, like something like that. Yeah. And then you endorsed.
I didn't endorse anybody.
Okay, my bad. I didn't.
He didn't endorse nothing.
Yeah,
except for himself.
No, I was running on a shoestring budget, and I was running against.
Dude, for you to get
you allowed for him to go on a shoestring budget. You let your main man over here run for candidacy.
It has been a tight ship until this year. This year has been a pretty good ship.
Yeah, because I had limited signs, and I tried to go to all the interviews.
You did radio though.
I did do the radio. I did do the radio.
But now we're doing PR training because he's going to start doing more because he needs to start doing more interviews.
Yeah. So
PR training too, like we're helping out with that.
You should run for mayor of Lowell, Arkansas.
Oh,
I think I have to live there, don't I?
No, he's trying to run for senator. Mayor.
You're trying to run for like the senator. Like who's our current senator?
Senate, right?
Senate was Eric Schmidt.
Yeah. What was that? Josh Hawley at some point? I'm trying to figure out if I know.
Josh Hawley is not in the same district.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's by district.
Oh, it's by district. Okay, so all right, that would be crazy, dude. McElroy and
Eric. Yeah, Eric is very interesting. I think what most people don't get to is like, if you want me to do something, like a lot of time, and we tell this to people. Like people come talk to me, and I'm like, "Don't talk to me, talk to Eric," because Eric is the producer.
Then they don't
Eric
talk to me.
has the producer and the talent seeking portion. I just do the technical side and the Jamie side.
And we just named the podcast after you.
Yeah, see, and that's been something that we're gonna fix because it's gonna be Eric and Eric. We'll talk offline. We'll talk
Erico.
Because we'll talk offline because it's not. If I tell you,
we can just add an E on it right now.
No. So this is the problem. If I tell you and someone gets the domain, now I'm fucked.
Oh, it's gonna be me. Maybe don't tell me. I should have waited.
I'm gonna buy it and then sell it back to you. Yeah.
I'll sell it to you, but listen, all I want you to do is tell me the safe spots in Puerto Rico for my vacation. That's all I want. Okay, then you can have your URL back.
But here's my main thing, right? What is the number? Like when you get off on a place, right? You're like, okay, I want like Eric.
I don't do
Eric's
anything.
is food. Eric is I want to eat. Give me something that's from here.
Well, have you cruised before?
No, bro. I don't do well in airplanes or in boats.
Fair enough.
Eric can.
Good thing you're in the military.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing that most people don't get. Like I've ridden in helicopters and stuff, and I've done rappelling training with helicopters, but I do not like. Dude, Eric can tell you. Eric went to me to California, and like when I got off, I had to change because I was soaked in sweat.
Okay.
And the whole time I'm like in the chair like this, and Eric's like, "Calm the fuck down, you're fine." And I'm just shaking. Like I'm just
the whole thing. If you're gonna
shaking, bro,
it's not like the movies where you know you're gonna die.
Right.
You don't know. You don't know if the plane goes south.
Yeah,
you have like 3 seconds to like, oh shit, and then it's over.
Yeah,
it's
not according to Shane Smith. Shane Smith had enough time to you know the bit I'm talking about.
yeah.
She's like, yeah, fuck you, pussy. Like,
I'll be out there in 5 minutes.
I'll be there in 5 minutes. No, my fear is it's irrational. It's just I don't feel comfortable. It's a control thing. Like
Is
I'm
it,
aware
is it
it's a
cauliflower irrational?
Oh god, you have to bring that up. I'm a brown belt now, man. I don't know if you know that. I
thought
got my brown belt.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're officially a Puerto Rican?
That was the first joke that our black belt, our owner of the gym, said. He's like,
what color is he?
He's white as fuck.
I was talking about his belt.
Oh, he's
racist.
Oh, he's a black belt.
I was talking about his skin color.
He did that
Black
same
solo.
thing. I was over there. He's doing jiu-jitsu, and they're doing some sort of ceremony. I was there. I wasn't there for the brown belt ceremony, but it was a different one. Anyway, I was there, and then he comes up to me, and he's got this guy next to him. He goes like, "Guess what nationality this guy is?" And I was like,
Allan.
Yeah, Allan. And I go, American. And he's like, yep, spot on.
We have a black belt named Allan, and
Nice.
Allan looks like every Asian combined. I love Allan. I want to preface this. I love Allan to pieces. Allan's fucking awesome. But when you look at Allan, you're like, what are you? Man, I don't know, something. And he just walks off.
Does he actually know?
Yeah. He
Oh,
does.
okay. I was like,
It's just a run. It's like at the gym, we have a wall that has like pin where you're from.
Yeah.
And like I'm the only pin in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
And what they'll do to fuck with me is they'll move it to Mexico. Like all the fucking time they'll move it. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, but I just thought it was weird. It's like, what nationality is it? Like American.
But no, that's the main thing. Is like, what do you like to do? Do you like to go see places?
Well,
is
that's
there
the
a
thing.
time constriction?
When
like
we get off the boat, we normally just hang out wherever we get off the boat. So a lot of times there's beaches and bars and shops right there. So like a lot of times we don't end up leaving the port.
Well, the port area
costs money and time and all.
The port area is specifically designed to keep you there.
Oh, I know.
But it doesn't mean it's not part of the culture there, because they I like to try different foods. Like I was in Spain and I had broiled eel, and I didn't know you could eat that.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Well, I did.
Hey, why broiled?
Because it was on the menu.
Oh.
A lot of places, a lot of countries, they boil or broil things because it cooks all the way in. They don't like the edges to be burnt and stuff. A lot of people in other countries don't eat fried food.
They're like, yeah, we have standards when we eat this snake.
So
but it was.
always,
I just thought it was interesting with the different
Was it good?
different foods. Yeah, it actually tasted a little like fish. Not, but I just thought it was interesting. It gets me in trouble sometimes because one time I couldn't read the menu because I think it was in France or something, and I just pointed to something that looked good.
A bit that you have a bit about this. This bit.
Yeah, and
it's a real story. I didn't know that.
And they brought it to me, and I was like, "What is this?" And luckily, the waiter knew a little bit of English, and he goes, "It's octopus cooked in its own ink." I was like,
Nice, dude.
Oh, I picked wrong.
So when you go to Puerto Rico,
so that
sounds like a thing you throw. Like, don't mess with me, man. I'll cook you in your own ink.
Yeah.
So when you go to Puerto Rico, you'll land here. This is where every.
Oh yeah, that's where the cruise ships are.
One of the 4 ports or 3 ports that you'll land.
Depending on how big the ship is. But
right here.
Waffle House?
No.
I'm trying to read it with the glare. No, Waffle Era Tea.
No, it's not Waffle House.
I thought it was Waffle House for a minute, and I was like, could you imagine?
But here's the thing: you can go here.
Dude, you think the Waffle House is in America or rowdy? How would
I don't
Puerto
think we
Rico
have a Waffle House in Puerto Rico?
Would they
was
be
not
rowdy?
one there.
Do Puerto Ricans like to get like rowdy and fight? I can't say it. I don't know. I mean, you are literally like in jiu-jitsu, but I'm saying like if you put one in Springfield in the middle, they all fight.
Hold on, I'm asking you a simple question, Leighton. How many times have you seen me fuck with people?
Yeah, but
because I wanted them. I was like, go ahead and swing. How many times?
You don't represent the whole culture. That would be racist of me. So that's I'm asking it.
Bro,
I lived there, and they like doing 3 things.
Stereotypes are in for a reason, but
I don't even know if that's a stereotype.
Puerto Ricans are pretty chill by nature.
Fair enough.
Like I will say this, like when I go home, it's everybody's real kind,
right?
Because you're always in, you could get hit by a hurricane, you could get hit by a
geez.
tsunami. Yeah, dude, that was like when I took Bridget, she was like, for like the first day, she's like, oh my God, I don't speak the language. Like Bridget, when I took Bridget, we've gone every year this time around. When I took Bridget, she had like a new like understanding of my job because I had to interpret for Bridget. And like she's seeing these signs, like there's a tsunami sign that basically says, hey, past this, if you don't get past this line or up this hill, you're dead. Like pretty much that's what the sign says. And she was like, what the fuck?
Nice.
But the beach is everywhere. But Puerto Ricans are pretty calm by nature, man.
Yeah, see, that sign didn't bother me. The sign that bothers me is when you're going through the mountains. No.
Oh, okay.
You go through the mountain, it says beware of falling rock. It's like, how am I going to beware?
You don't have.
I'm gonna catch you.
Yeah, we don't have deer.
That's gravity. How am I going to fight that?
We have horse crossing signs.
Yeah, they got horse crossing signs. You can ride on the beach. You used to be able to ride on the beach.
And when I say this, I've gotten messages from people like, oh, it's not everywhere like that. Like, listen, motherfucker. Growing up, you would see a horse stop at a red light and then keep going. Like it happened when I took Bridget. Like as soon as I took Bridget, there was 3 horses right next to us.
Yeah.
And she was like, why are they stopping? And I'm like, because the light's red. And then we kept going. But Puerto Rico, man, the biggest thing that I would tell you is right here, man. Go here. Walk these streets. And the reason being, man, is because
you'll get mugged.
Yeah, and his cousin will be waiting.
I get a kickback from everybody I send there.
So these all right here.
Bridget learned the language. She's just down there waiting.
So these places right here, this is old Viejo San Juan. Like those streets haven't been since the Spaniards made them. They're still there. So those original streets of this entire spot,
cobblestone, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. You can explain it better than me. Is there? And then this right here is where you want to go.
Yes, let's tune to the white man to tell us the history of Puerto Rico. Go ahead, Eric.
I used to live there, so fuck off.
No, I'm on board. I was waiting to listen.
You said white man very racistly.
You were in Sabo,
how can I say white man very racistly? Anyway,
just like that. Wow. Just like that.
He said you would know better, and I went, "Yeah, let the white guy do it."
No, he would know how to explain it better because I just look at him and I'm like, "Yeah." But then you want to
no, but yeah, that's a national site. It's a very old. Well, we looked it up one time. It was 15.
It's the old 15 something or 14 something when it was made.
Yeah,
something like that. Very old. Like when you see it, you're like it's really. It wasn't really surreal for me growing up because we went to the Viejo San Juan all the time.
Sure.
They throw parties. You see that big yard, right? So they throw parties there with vendors and people like party and like you throw it,
like you see at the Empire Fair.
Yeah. So you see that there.
Yeah,
so when you go, you'll see that, by the way. And that's something that I never tell people. And then they're like, hey, I thought this was a historical site. Why are people in the grass? It's like, well, because you pick up after yourself.
Right.
And if you don't pick up after yourself, someone will fucking
They do get violent.
Yeah, dude, they'll let you know immediately. Yo, pick it up, because you don't want to be like the beaches, right? The beaches in Puerto Rico belong to the public. It's a public beach,
and they're not dirty.
If you leave a piece of trash on me,
I don't. Yeah, that's one thing I don't understand. I was just talking to somebody the other day. My friends used to work in movie theaters, and he was talking about people just leaving trash spilled everywhere. And I go, I don't get that, man. I don't understand the idea of not just pick up your stuff, throw it away. It takes 2 seconds. It's not like what.
Pick up after yourself.
And everybody, I guarantee you.
There's a trash can on the way out.
Well, but
I never understood that.
Somebody's paid to do a lot of things. It doesn't mean you have to make their life
Actually,
harder.
If everybody picked up their stuff, he'd be out of a job.
Or he could be doing better at the other parts of the
job. He could be doing something. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's crazy.
I get what you're saying, but yeah.
It's crazy. Dude, everywhere you go. Dude, stadiums are horrific. You go to a football or a sporting event or a concert, and then everybody leaves. Go look on the floors. It's just trash everywhere.
I've been to,
I know there's
We Came as Romans. I went to see Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
And when we were there, they were like, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Please make it easier for the crew if you could just pick up your belongings.
Sure.
And whatever you got to throw on the way. And dude, by God, I stayed because I went to see We Came as Romans when they came here. And I cleaned up my spot, and then the place was nice. They just swept them.
Well, obviously,
see, that was different. When I was in Colorado, I went to see Burt Kreischer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Did you at Red Rocks?
At Red Rock.
Oh, cool.
And no, I didn't perform at Red Rock. I want to, but.
Sure.
Just putting that out there in case anybody's listening.
Yeah. Red Rock, what's up?
But they didn't say that at the end of it. They said, thank you, show's closing, and everybody leaves. And all these half-drinking beers, I was like, I'm getting fuked up.
That's wild to me. Do you get that at the open mic?
Well, our mic's a little different. It's a restaurant. You're kind of supposed to leave your trash at the table. You know what I mean?
I get you.
But yes and no. Yeah, it's sometimes, but it's not horrible. Sometimes
Can you
it's more
plug in the
wasteful.
mic too, because I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna clip what you
Plug
say.
in the mic.
Yeah, could you plug in? No, like
No.
Oh
the
yeah,
I'm
I got
sorry,
you.
that's my bad. Could you plug?
I
in
was
the
like, is it
open-
unplugged?
No.
Yeah.
Plug in the open.
We're
mic, 'cause
proud
I'm
of
gonna
it.
Clip this. Yeah.
We're proud of it, man. The corner pocket mic's been going since like spring of 2022. So this will be like 4 years. Longest running mic in Springfield, and like that's just, and it's been fun, man. We've had like almost every comic in Springfield that comes through there, and I don't know, there's been differing opinions, but I think it's become a pretty cool space, and we need more butts and seats. But we have like a core base of people that come all the time. They love it. They like there's a group of people there that just that's their spot to hang out on Thursdays.
Korean lady is there?
Yeah, the Korean lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cassie. Yeah.
Yep.
She's always there. Her husband, some people she brings. There's a couple other people come and go. Then some nights it'll pop off, but it's just rare. Like I've been to a lot of mics. You know, I mean, it's rare to have a mic that's set up like that, where it's a dedicated room. There's not TVs. There's not pool. There's not. It's dark. There's a stage. There's a light. You know, it's ran like a club.
I also like that the AC's behind me.
I mean, that's unfortunate. Well, I hate that. I wish it was. It's just loud and below. Like
oh God, no! I like the nice breeze. It helps me relax.
Miss Pat hated that. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah.
No, I didn't mind it at all because you have the banner over the.
Yeah. So I think that's what bothers me.
And it blows down, so you.
Huh? Where'd you take it out?
I think it looks better. I think it looks better with the banner up.
No, I like the banner, but when the AC gets to go, when the banner's doing this,
yeah. But you get to feel the air while you're on stage.
It's not really. I don't really think about it that much. I guess the banner is cool. I have the old banner in my house.
Now you do that every Thursday.
Every Thursday, yeah.
At
in the
signups
we start about 7 and then we go on about 8:05, 8:10 depending on the audience.
I will say one thing about Layton's mic is Eric and I are sticklers for this. We like to be on time on things. It actually doesn't start 3 hours later like some places. Like I will say that about y'all. It'll be maybe at the most I think 10 minutes because you're like, oh hey, we got some people that order food and we don't want to start when that happens.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. We're usually in there at start time, but like most things don't start at start time because people are so used to things not starting on time that they don't show up when we're on time. So and like they say not to reward that, so that's why we start. We don't wait too long. But if there's also like one person in there. We'll wait a few minutes.
We'll wait. But you're not you. One of the things y'all have done is you don't start like super late. I know some places are like, oh yeah, we're gonna start at 9:30. Sorry, and it's like,
right,
bro, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
But again, that's not my.
And you also get doing the Branson one too, right?
Oh yeah, what's up with that one?
So March, I think it's the second or third weekend. You can check the Branson Comedy Factory. I think their website's live. Actually, I don't know if it is. I know they were making it go live, but. I don't know if it's live yet. Anyway, that and then the big show that I don't know which one. See, I don't think any. Scroll down a little bit.
Because they got.
I would assume it's that, but if you notice, that's for that's at the Branson Columns. That's our old location. That's it, but I don't think this is the full site.
Okay, I don't want to show if it's not the. We'll see.
We'll see. That's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, he's a comic and part owner. So he's a big part of it.
We gotta have him there. We'll add that.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he's like technically Kansas City, but he lives in Branson to run the club and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, so but January 31st, I'm doing a show at South Haven Baptist Church here in Springfield, and it's me, Nick Lacer, and Shane Cooper. You guys remember Shane Cooper?
Oh yeah,
he's from your way. Yeah, January 31st, 7 p.m.
Because this episode will come out this day, so
cool.
Yeah, we'll be able to run it.
Cool, yeah. So we'll be doing that, and it's all the money goes towards the Missouri Baptist Children's Home just to help with whatever they need.
So a lot of religious jokes.
It's their foster care workers.
Yeah,
okay.
They work special cases there.
Yeah,
I work.
Yeah.
So
I know who that is.
Yeah, I love them.
They used to do stuff with Great Circle, I believe. They used
probably,
to help a lot. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. That's
I love them. I've met a lot of people
since you've been over
firsthand,
there.
and I trust that the money will go. Like we're not taking it. None of the comics are taking a dime. And all the money goes back into it. And it's very affordable. I think it's like $10. It's $10, $12 a ticket. You get discounts the more you buy. We've got some fun packages in there. You can get like VIP seating for like a couple bucks extra.
Where can people reach out to to get that squared away?
If you go to Layton Flatt Comedy, pretty much anywhere. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see the event page.
Yeah.
The event page is on my Facebook. If you type in laughs for local families, they should pop up on Google. The event page will pop up. The ticket link will pop up right there. But yeah, my page is a good place. I'll be talking about. I have the event page and all that.
Laughs for what again?
Laughs for local families. Yeah.
There's
like a bunch of religious jokes. I think I'm just gonna do my set. I mean, most of you know me. I'm PG-13.
That's funny. You're the first thing that pops up, and you're
I guess so.
You're on the Springfield page.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it's not so much about the comedy. Yeah, we're doing a show. Yes, I want people there for the show to be good.
The city of Missouri endorsed this.
You can. Yeah,
that's Springfield endorsed
just a community event page.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me share.
But if you click the,
hold on, let me share it. Yeah. Oh, dear Lord, did I forget how to share it for a minute?
I think so. Jamie, get your act together.
Last for local families, 2353 South Campbell Avenue, Springfield, Mo. Contact Leighton Flatt.
Click that visit website for me whenever you're done.
Which one? This one right here? I got you.
And then that can show you, if you scroll down a little bit, it'll show you all the ticketing. Sorry, you got to click get tickets.
Get tickets. Yeah. I got you.
And then there's all your packages you can get, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, party of 6 and okay. All right.
Yeah, just some fun little things I threw in there. But yeah, it's supposed to be a low cost fun night where you get to support a cause and get a fun show. You get to support local comics and all that as well.
What are you planning for that? Like, you gonna have like some big names, or you just gonna have everybody local?
No, it's gonna be just me because there's no funding for it, so it's not like I would have had to talk somebody into it. But the idea was to just keep it with some of my guys here.
So Cole. Who's going to be there with you?
Oh, on the show, Shane Cooper is our host, and then Nick Lacer, who's one of my.
Which one's Shane Cooper? I can't remember.
Shane Cooper he's got the joke about in public schools you're not allowed to hug anymore, so where a hug will do, you should high five. You're not. No,
I don't think I've heard.
Oh man, it's one of his best jokes.
I feel like there's something missing there.
He lives in Eldon, Missouri. He's like a Lake of the Ozarks guy, but
so he's past me. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's him. Yeah, he opened up for Brian Bates with me a couple of years ago. He's also worked with us quite a bit. Anytime we go to Lake of the Ozarks and all that jazz.
We had him for a while when we first started the coffee
thing.
He was the guy.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right.
What was that called? Greatstone?
Adam to the
it was Greatstone.
Yeah, it's changed name. I was talking to that guy the other day, William Runyon.
And
like he doesn't work there or anything, but he like helps consult, and they're like doing shows there. But I don't know if they're doing comedy or not.
Dude, I know for a fact they did really well.
I tried.
I loved that place.
I tried doing that,
it
didn't work out.
I would keep track of like sales. Like I would look at the tickets, and that way we had statistics. Because it's a good thing to have. But that place was phenomenal. You know what? Honestly,
we had a good run for a while.
The most is the music place.
City Music.
Yeah,
dude. Levi wanted to open Foreman's Basement, his head shop. Whenever he was looking at shops, he wanted there. It just wasn't going to work out. But that was the dream, to have a head shop in the front and a venue in the back. Because it's still there. That spot's still there and open. You know what I mean? Actually, the City Music, I did the Wingapalooza. You remember Wingapalooza?
Yeah, that's
so they do
the Rotary Club puts out.
Sertoma.
Yeah,
and so I did their pre-party. They had a party the night before for Sertomas, and I did the comedy for that. And I got that gig because the guys from City Music recommended me. So it's like not to burn bridges.
I love that venue.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah,
awesome. That place was built for comedy. It was on accident built for comedy.
You remember when we had Shane Smith and it got
I had COVID.
It got overpacked.
I had COVID, but I was getting the texting updates that they were like, we sold exactly the amount of chairs to ticket rate. Like I knew how many chairs we had, and I knew how many tickets I put up for sale, and somehow we ran out of seats. Yeah, people were sneaking in. Or they thought they bought it. They thought they bought it at the door, and people were confused because we're not a comedy club.
It got a little rowdy.
Yeah,
it got a little rowdy.
I heard.
Yeah.
That's my style, though. You know what I mean? Everything I do is kind of like that.
Shane Smith was an interesting guy.
Yeah.
Because I think he was going through something at that time. And then we were like, oh, maybe he just didn't like us. And then his manager said, Shane said that this is very nice. You guys are real polite and everything, real professional. And I was like, I felt like he was mad the whole time. Because I just walked up to him one time. I said, Shane, what would you like for me to say as credits? Hey, this and this. And I kept memorizing it. And I just stepped outside and he was on his phone chilling the whole time. And I just didn't bother him. I was like, I think he doesn't like us. But no, he said that Shane said it was real professional.
Dude, yeah. Can I shout out one of the coolest comics I've worked with? I don't want this to sound like I'm blowing smoke. I just legitimately had a good time. Was Brett Ernst.
Brett Ernst.
You remember that show? We watched the opener together. You showed me that movie. Remember the opener made by Steve Byrne? And it had... it was all about like this guy, the kid getting his first weekend at an improv, and like Cedric the Entertainer's the headliner. And...
what's his face is on it? Fuck. He hangs out with Mark Norman a lot.
Sam Morril.
Yeah,
Sam Morril. Brett Ernst is also in it.
Oh, okay.
There's two guys that wear tracksuits at the open mic. Brett is one of them, but he's a comic. He's like a comics comic. Like when you dig into his stuff or you talk to him, he's clearly a comics comic. No, he's he lives in Vegas. He's a comedy store guy. Like he's worked with he's been on the same lineups as like Chris Rock and he's like anybody could he's a comedy store guy. He was at the comedy store like the day after I was with him.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So he is cool, man. We chatted. He gave advice. He gave me compliments.
That's where I've seen him. He's the worst. Yeah.
He's class, man. He's class. I really enjoyed that. And like, yeah, I got to work with him at the Tulsa Comedy Club. Let's blow more smoke while we're at it. I worked with him at the Tulsa Comedy. What was
cool about him, though? You work with a lot of people.
The Bricktown Comedy Club in Tulsa. Tulsa Comedy Club, something else.
What was so cool about working with him?
He was just kind, man. Like we hung out in the green room. It was New Year's Eve. He got last minute. We all had been last minute booked for this gig, including him. He was the last minute, and so like we were all.
Some things don't change.
Yeah.
Well, people drop out, things happen. Anyway, it was cool, and the audiences were good, and he just allowed for me to sit and chat with him. I got to ask him questions. He got to answer, and then cool. I mean we could have gone all night. We were hung out till 1:30 with the whole place, the whole club, all the comics, everybody was there till 1:30 in the morning. I was the one that left. They were still going.
Wow.
Yeah, they said Brett Ernst never went to sleep. I don't know if I was supposed to say that out loud, but like he goes. But yeah, he's a Vegas guy now.
He probably really loves what he's doing. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
He went for an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. Both. Yeah, he was running. Yeah, and the audience wasn't mad about it. You know what I mean? It was good. Yeah, he's he's a storyteller.
Yeah, he loves what he's doing.
We'll get him on. We'll get him on. You want to be on when we have that?
Oh, that's okay. I mean, you might as well feature him. He doesn't. It's not like we're homies or anything.
I'll type down the happy.
No, I mean it's not like we're like homeboys or anything.
No, but what we're doing now we're doing really good. So the podcast is doing really well, like very well for our 4th year. And what we're doing now is basically like with Levi, like we had Levi the chance to talk with Tommy Chong because I know that's like a big thing. So if we have someone else, like we have a guy at Jiu Jitsu, he's been on a couple of times. He's a music historian.
Yeah,
this dude can explain to you shit from music that I didn't know. And we told him that we had one of the Ramones, the drummer.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, my God, I would have loved to talk to him. So I'm like, oh, well, let me just have him back. And then I'll have him back tied,
Cool.
That's because it gives it more like perspective.
Sure.
Because like you probably will ask him questions that I wouldn't even think about.
Right.
Or Eric wouldn't even think about. That's what Levi did. Like Levi had some questions that I was like,
Levi's more of a pothead than Tommy Chong will ever be. I'll say it right now.
Flip that shit.
Oh, now first off, Levi's my boy.
Seconds. Oh my God.
Levi's my boy, so I'll always ride for him. I don't know Tommy Chong from nothing. And I also saw that interview, and I saw who smoked more weed in the interview. Levi did. Tommy Chong, I don't even think hit it.
I don't know, man.
Listen, I'm just saying Tommy Chong is a star. You're not taking that away from him. I'm just saying if you put him in a room, Tommy Chong would never keep up with Levi. Tommy, also which one of Levi owns a headshot
on this podcast.
This is not talking bad. This ain't talking, dude. Tommy Chong's a legend. I love Up and Smoke.
No malicious intent, but
that's
I'm
my
listening
boy.
to it from a perspective that I'm like.
Why do you think me and Levi hang out, man? We got each other's backs. I know that. I know what he's good at. He knows what I'm good at.
Send it to his kid.
Dude, I'll do it right now. Start me public beef with Tommy Chong. My career needs it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude.
Don't.
But I think he was actually.
But it's not. I don't need the real beef. I just need the public beef. Okay.
That's
like
what rappers.
I need. Yeah.
promote each other's brand.
Man. They're all doing it. You think that freaking Ben Shapiro and all those people don't get along behind closed doors? Bullcrap.
We know that. Everybody shakes each other's. Everybody shakes each other's dick at the end of the day. Unfortunately.
Wait, did I steal the torchlight? I can't let this thing go out.
You gotta ash it. Here, so ash it at the edge, because if you ash it like that, since it's so hot, it'll completely crack.
Oh, it went
That's
out
the proper way to ash a cigar, which I kind of laugh. We're gonna have Christian here again, teaching that.
Take the lid off.
Yeah, it helps.
So what else have you been up to,
man?
I actually have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Mind.
So Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, I haven't even seen the new season.
So you were on there. Explain this to me, because we were talking about this before we went online.
So I pushed for like 2.5 years. It's like how
you
long?
said it on the podcast. You said my goal is to go be, and I was like, dude, I hope it does happen to you. So it happened.
It happened. So it took a long time. Basically, I had all of my friends emailing them. I was making videos. I was down there in Louisiana at the headquarters making I made a Sarah McLachlan video where I was outside with the and it was like every 6 hours a comedian is sad because he doesn't get to meet his hero Uncle Si. Like I played it up. The problem was I think that they started to believe I was a psychopath that just wanted to like touch Uncle Si.
That's what I would.
Yeah, right. Which is that like fine, but like there's two things here. One, I'm a comic. I'm just like I only have so many years on this planet. I'm gonna push for what I want.
Yeah.
And number two,
that's fair, I guess.
Like when I met him, I did my best to be respectful and prove that I wasn't a creep. We
didn't hug him right off the bat.
My only thing was the way that we saw it, and this is coming.
Well, hold on. So before you get to, because I know what you're gonna say. So after 2.5 years, I pushed. They finally said, "Well, we can come you down here, but we can't guarantee you a spot on the show." Well, then I found out that my coworker at the time used to work with Si's manager. He hooked it up to where we got now I have an in on the show that knows I'm not a psycho.
Yeah.
Right. And so we went out to dinner out to lunch before, and he goes, he still said, I can't guarantee you a spot on the show. I can guarantee you're gonna sit in on the taping and you'll see him, you'll meet him. We film there's like 4 segments, right? They film it in like chunks when they do ad reads between. At least they did at the time. So on the 4th chunk, they go, anyway, we have a guest named Layton Flatt. That's the moment I found out I was going to be on the show. So like when you see me get on camera, that's minute. I didn't know I was getting on until right then.
Oh, that explains a lot.
I think they knew, and like I don't know why I wasn't cued in.
Legalese.
But what legalese? Like what? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I guess
you don't want to guarantee someone something, and then the host is like, I really don't want to deal with him, or I'm not in the mood today. And then you've guaranteed them something, and now people are like, this. It
was cool, man. If you're a Duck Dynasty fan, which I know you, but in general, like if you're a Duck Dynasty fan, Uncle Si is what you want him to be. We didn't get to hang out and do the blah, 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 but like he was very, very cool with me on the podcast. If you watch, he makes sure to come back to some points that I didn't get to answer. Like if they maybe moved away from a point, he'd bring it back to me, and that was very cool. He really does have a gallon of tea that he pours and drinks, like just like in the show.
That's not a skit.
No, that's really none of that. They didn't fake like Uncle Si. You couldn't really fake. You could maybe like script some scenarios and stuff, but like he is him.
Yeah.
And,
okay, that's good. That's good.
It's kind of the same thing people say when they meet us. They're like, "Oh, I thought you guys were like not like this," and I'm like, "Why?"
Dude, Uncle Si's roof. They needed a promotion. Like they wanted to do somebody's roof to push out a promotion, and so his roof is shingled as the American flag. Like he is just like damn, and he still lives in a very modest house there in Louisiana. Like that is real. Those guys all live down there. Like as I was just walking around, like getting to and from where they film, like I'm seeing members of the Robertson family from the show. Like they work there.
Yeah.
Like Willie, the big dog, doesn't work there anymore. He's off, but that he doesn't like necessarily claim to as much. But his wife was there running it. Like I saw her. I almost ran into her in the parking lot on accident.
That's wild. You always think that these places, I felt like that too sometimes, where like I'll go someplace and I'm like, oh man, this looks so good. And then it's like, someone's gym that they're recording, but they set up a specific spot, but that's cool. If
for Duck Dynasty fans, where they filmed the Duck Call Room show for Si is in the actual room where they built the duck calls back when, and where the show filmed, like where all the episodes, like it was that room. It was now they build most of the duck calls right across the street. So it's still built right there. They got a bigger production, and then the old school warehouse is more like for tours, and they still have offices there and stuff. But here's my next thing. So for the last like another 2 years since then, I've been trying to get on John Cooper's podcast, Skillet, lead singer of Skillet. I didn't know he had a Skillet fan.
I didn't know he had a podcast.
I have 2 Skillet tattoos. My dad went to church.
Song?
It's hard. I'll go with no. That's a outside answer. I have right here, "Surviving the Game." That's arguably my favorite Skillet song. But there's many that would compete. He has a podcast called Cooper Stuff. And he has never acknowledged me one time, not one time. All right, I've said, and even like he was in my wedding. Like he sent a video. I requested it, but he actually sent me a video like through his management. Hey, Emmy and Leighton, congratulations on your wedding, and we played it at my wedding. Like I'm a Skillet fan. Okay, I've seen him like 7 times. Really? I have a signed drumstick from when I was 8 years old. I went to see them for the first time in 2006, and I got a drumstick from them, and they all autographed it.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, they're like that's my band, man, and like but anyway, that and then also when that stopped working out, like I'm still pushing for it, but not very hard. Now I'm trying to get on stage with Wiz Khalifa. I decided I'm going to shoot for all different weird directions.
Wiz Khalifa. Why
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Okay, you know that one. Why Wiz? First off, I like a lot of his music. 2, he did 2 of the biggest songs for Fast and Furious because that's my other love is the movies Fast and Furious.
There it is. That's where
he did See You Again.
Fast and Furious.
The one with Paul Walker. He also did We Own It, which is in 6.
Didn't he do Airplanes also? With
I think that's B.O.B. That's B.O.B.
I'm sorry, that is B.O.B.
But Wiz just seems like a ball. He also did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song for one of the newer movies, and it kind of slaps. Knock, knock, you's about to get shell shocked. Knock, knock, you about to get. Dude, it's awesome.
Okay, yeah, that's the one where they, because they changed it up.
Yeah.
In the newer one, they eat bugs.
Do they? Instead of pizza?
He does Jiu Jitsu?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He does Muay Thai too.
But I just thought, how cool would it be, like if like Layton Flatt, the comedian, his credits are.
Oh, he's a blue. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a blue belt. He also does, and he was in High Rollers. That's where I've seen him roll.
Yeah. And he does Muay Thai too.
I don't know that one.
He's Muay Thai, not Muay Thai. How dare you, Muay Thai?
Muay Thai.
High Rollers was an event that I think was put up by Eddie Bravo, where basically you had to smoke weed and then roll, and then the prize was like. Federal, like back in the day, would have been a federal crime.
No,
it was like
crap.
A lot. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
but
Well, my thing is like in the last couple of years,
he trains with the Machados. There it is.
It's always been my thing. Is like I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I'm gonna have fun, and I'm trying to be cool to everybody around me while I do it. Like I'm talking crap on this podcast, but we're also just like that's not me in a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
but like I decided I was like, if my credits were Duck Dynasty and on stage with Wiz Khalifa, I've had a fun life.
That's pretty cool too. We've done that. I think everybody's done that where it's like I just want to do this before I die.
Yeah,
it's like I did it. All right, cool. Yeah, and that also opens
Meeting
you
Uncle
up.
Si was one for
sure.
That
also opens you up. Can you pull that? I'm sorry. Can you pull that? Yeah, very slowly. That also like opens up like variety.
Yeah.
You know, like that opens up a lot of variety.
I just think it'd be cool, man, because I'm hoping they snowball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's already did Wiz Khalifa and Duck Dynasty and Skillet. Yeah. What are the chances that he's not going to get the fourth?
Dude, look at me. Yeah. Like I did the Ian Bick one, and then from that I went to like Urban Valor and like a bunch of others. And
cool.
Like it's been really it has snowballed. It does.
Cool.
It absolutely.
So for you guys, like, what is a very attainable but dream guest? Like somebody like obviously there's people that are probably like.
You want me to say it?
You go ahead. Yeah.
Peter Lemon, Medal of Honor recipient from the Korea. From Korea or Vietnam, I think.
So like,
I thought it was Korea.
What would be the hang up on getting?
What do you mean?
Like why are you not doing that right now?
They're not answering emails.
Oh, okay,
it's really hard. Like I spoke with Dakota Meyer, who is one of the less than 10 Medal of Honor recipients from the OIF OUF4, and he's like, yeah, I'll do your show. Like I have that on video, me talking to him and like asking him questions and stuff.
Very cool.
But yeah, for me at least, it would be like the Medal of Honor guys. Comedy wise, it would be Kevin Farley, because it's because of him that we started the show, because we hung out. So you remember what happened when we were in the car?
You didn't know him.
Yeah, I didn't know him, but I had cigars. And you were like, yeah, Richard doesn't know who you are. You're he's from Puerto Rico.
Well, I feel like he started questioning you or something on his IMDb, and I went, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this before it gets because I'm such a big Chris Farley fan.
You were.
I also know Kevin
you said
Farley.
That as soon as you got in the car too. I remember.
Well, but I know Kevin Farley. Like I knew that he was in movies. I knew that he was a thing. Like it wasn't just like, oh, you're Chris Farley's brother.
I had no clue.
I knew who he was.
I had no clue who he was, and then
I called him Chris Farley at one point.
Yeah, he did by accident, and then
I think about that one before
I
I
had Davidoffs like sitting.
I
had the Lexus.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Are those Davidoffs?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "You smoke cigars?" I go, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, I love Ashton cigars." So I picked up my phone and I called Christian. I said, "Hey, I have Kevin Farley in the car," which just for him. Shout out to just for him.
Yeah.
I have Kevin Farley in the car. Can you give me 5 Ashtons? And Christian's like, "Yeah, just pull up." So we literally went and pulled up. Oh yeah. And he gave me the Ashtons and he's like started talking to me and. Leighton had told him like, yeah, he doesn't know. I go, yeah, man, I didn't grow up watching Saturday Night Live or movies like that. I'm from Puerto Rico, blah, blah, blah. And at one point he goes, yeah, well, you're in the military? I was like, yeah. He's like, were you ever like homeless? I'm like, oh man, thank God. No, like after the military, I've done pretty good. He goes, oh, you never lived like in a van down by the river? I'm like, no. And I look at Leighton and Leighton has that face like Leighton's like this. And Kevin Farley goes, you're all right, Richard. And I was like, thank you. And Leighton like later told me, but Bridget told me first. Bridget's like, you don't get that joke. I go, no, I don't get it. And she pulls up on YouTube the video, and I was like
arguably the biggest thing from Chris Farley.
Yeah. And later I told him because we smoked cigars with him for like hours.
Yeah, he was out in because we had the little fire pit out
he
there.
Doesn't remember that, and I didn't push him on it. Who doesn't remember that venue? That place was crazy.
Bro, I remember talking to him, and we were just talking. Like it had nothing to do, and I was like, at one point I was like, "Yo, what was it like being on movies?" Like I've always wondered, like, is it like, obviously it's a job, and you can't get hurt. Like if you're in it, you can't get hurt or anything. Like I understand that responsibility. Right. And he started talking about Bill Burr, and then he perked up, and he's like, "Yeah, man, Bill Burr is one of my best friends." And I was like, "Really? How so?" And he's like, he told a story of like when he was recording like his Netflix. Oh, hold on.
Who's that one?
Wow. No, that was Leighton.
What is wrong with mine?
Nothing. It's fine. It happens. So he told the story how Bill Burr was recording his special, and then he, as soon as the special was done, left, changed in the car, and went to Farley's wedding.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, that's a fucking homie.
Yeah.
And then we had some crazy lady at the gas station try to get in the car. I still have that picture. We did. We had a crazy lady try to get in the car, and I'm packing, so I just like go like this, and Kevin looks at me. He looks at her, and she goes, "Can you please just get your hands off of me?" And she did. She's like, "Can I get a picture?" And like, I took a picture because I was like, no one will ever believe that Kevin Farley was in this car. Right. So let me just take a picture.
Dude, he did a event that Tommy Boy took place in a town in Ohio. I can't think of the name of the town.
I got you.
But anyway, they did an event there, like Tommy Boy Day, where they like, and he was there. Kevin showed up for it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know they had a
Tommy Boy
or a Tommy Boy Day.
Tommy Boy Fest, yeah.
Sandusky,
yeah.
Sandusky.
Yeah, that was where they had that was where Callahan Auto and all that was, and like. So anyway, yeah. So Kevin, that would be kind. I wanted to go so bad, man. I just couldn't make it work to go down all the way to Ohio.
He's someone that I would really kill to like open for again, like in an actual place. Like
he's everywhere.
Because I really liked him.
Yeah, he was in the dry bar for too. I think.
Yeah, and he was so like talking with him was fun, and the fact that he smoked cigars,
right.
Like was like so cool because I was like, oh man,
Dusty Slay's your guy, man. If so, I got smokes. He smokes cigars. He's slowed down a little bit recently. He kind of goes in and out, but he is a cigar guy. Like that's his thing. Like he literally
Dusty Slay. Oh fuck!
So
Dusty Slay. Yeah,
he effectively like if you open for him and you don't smoke cigars, like I feel like he's the kind of guy that's like. I'd rather if you.
I'm not gonna hang out.
Like it's not like he's judging you or anything. He just likes smoking them and would prefer his buddies to.
I didn't know that.
No, dude. So straight up, like I did his show. It's Dusty's Grand Old Comedy
Slay,
Show.
the Netflix guy. With
Dusty Slay, yeah.
Okay, I know.
You're thinking of his way.
Yeah.
So he does a show in every a monthly in at Zany's in Nashville, and I got to do that. And after the show,
monthly in Nashville.
Yeah, he sells out a show monthly in Nashville at Zany's.
That's not a bad drive. That's
7 hours.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I did that. I did Bates's show first, and I got to go outside and smoke with Dusty. He invited me outside to come smoke cigars, and then when I opened for him, we all went outside to smoke cigars, and we were there for hours, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
cigar. Yeah, I feel like if they don't smoke, I mean, I'll talk to them. Don't get me wrong, but like I prefer because people get real relaxed when you give them a cigar, and like they get real comfortable and they chill. I mean, it's a vibe. It's just a vibe at the end of the day.
Dusty's cool, man. Dusty he said he's been smoking smaller cigars recently just to get through it, so he doesn't have to necessarily
That means
sit
that
somebody for
normally
an hour.
there's something that he's trying.
No,
to
it's because he just said something about like he didn't have he was like shorting down his time that he was committing to a little bit. He's like a dad of 2, and he's also a lot of places you can't smoke, so he ends up smoking in weird places.
I smoke cigarillos is what I smoke. And I don't smoke them when Jalen's here.
All right.
But she I think she knows I smoke because one day she's like, "You smell weird," and I was like, I had just gotten back from the cigar shop, so I jumped in the shower immediately because that
place stains fast.
What, the cigar shop?
If you're in just for him for just a couple minutes, you smell like ash.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sticks.
But I
30 years of that stuff in there.
That place, bro. I've been a member because you can be a locker member, which you get some privileges. And I've gone there sometimes like early, and there will be like a politician, and I'll just be like, "Hey, how's it going, sir? What's your name?" "Oh, so and so." And Christian will be like, "This is your state representative."
Yeah, McElroy.
And I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm like, I dab him up, dude. I'll dab him up like, "What's up, man?" Like always. Eric gets like shake their hand.
It's the only place in the whole region like it. You know what I mean, if you want to do it, you got to go there.
Dude, the shows that we used to do there were like one of the things that I loved the most. They were like that was one of my dream come trues was like, can I just do a show at the cigar shop? And
that was fun.
Dude,
how many years ago was that? 6? It's got to be at least 6.
I mean, my kid's 6 now. So
because it was like within my first year and a half of comedy that I did.
It was pretty early on. It was pretty early on.
Man, you were always going to bring it back. How come it never came back?
The whole COVID thing, man. I'm sorry. Don't say that word. The whole situation. The whole situation. Yeah.
The whole situation in the Middle East. I get you.
No.
Yeah, it was that.
It's also really hard whenever
hurt our cigars.
It's also really hard for them because they have to stay open.
Sure.
They have to have an employee.
But why do they have to stay open? They're already open late, aren't they?
10.
Oh, we were doing the shows at 10, weren't we?
Yeah. See, we were doing it after they actually closed.
That's right.
And
you can't close it off when.
And of course, you have to move all their display cases and everything.
Yeah. It is a mess. Yeah.
I assume, but it was a fun show to do.
Well, it's just difficult logistically, you know. It's
I'd love to do it now.
Thing.
So much better now,
dude. I would love to, like, if I ever go back and record something.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna throw out. I would love it to be there. Like it would be, because I like the story. Like a lot of the stuff that I talk about is stuff that happened there.
How often are you going up? I don't get to see you. Are you going up? Are you cheating on me? Are you going up at other mics?
I'm not. He is.
I see him. He comes to Corner Pocket.
Yeah, homie. But like,
we hang out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the thing with me is, again, like I said, is I'm doing a lot. This is the thing when I realized,
I was just curious. I wasn't like prying into your.
A lot of times it's if Jalen is here,
like,
I will not go because I want to spend all the time that I can with her.
Fair enough.
I teach jujitsu on Thursdays. So like I teach jujitsu class on Thursdays. So like it's really difficult. I get done at 8. Like it wouldn't be difficult logistically. It's just like sometimes we'll roll and like there's like 20 people and everybody wants to roll. So it's like, all right. So it's really hard for me. That's all it is.
Yeah. You're like, listen, guys, I'll be here all night cooking you in your own ink.
That's true. That's true.
No, it is nothing like that, man. It is nothing like that.
It's something. It's got to be something like that. There's no trash talk in jujitsu rolling.
Oh no, there is trash.
Okay, I was about to say
no. Oh yeah. Like Eric has come to see advanced training where it's like we're like trying to murder each other.
Like, oh yeah. Did you watch the Smashing Machine?
No, what is that?
I'm not an MMA guy. I can't remember his name, but it was The Rock.
I know who it is.
The Rock was portraying.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I just didn't know if that was up your alley because all that stuff.
I have a hard time.
I do like the MMA because it's especially when Joe Rogan is hosting it.
Yeah,
because he does know the different types.
Well, you know, he's a 10th planet black belt. So
yeah, but
you know,
he wasn't. I don't know if he was a black belt when he first started hosting it.
No, he wasn't. He was a purple belt, I think.
Yeah,
I think he was. A purple belt.
You could. I'm just saying
he was a brown belt for a while. He was a brown belt for like over 8 years.
His enthusiasm bled through when you watching it on the TV. It bled over,
he knows.
And that's what I liked about it.
Because like the thing is like what you see once you've trained enough, Like when I teach now, I'm like, oh, that angle is wrong. Like put your hip into it and they'll tap.
Yeah.
And it's like very little adjustments, that you have to do.
Yeah. What is a 10th planet black belt?
So a 10th planet black. So it's a great question. So jiu-jitsu, you get your belt.
Right.
Basically, you have to know your lineage, or let me rephrase that. You should know your lineage because people are going to ask questions. So like for me, I am a brown belt under Brian Stubner, who's under the banner of Coyote. Brian started as a 10th planet black belt. 10th planet specializes in moves that are meant to be used in MMA. Why? Okay. Because we don't have a gi. I don't have something that I can choke you with. So I have to create leverage in different ways. That's all it is. It's just they're trying to create leverage or positions that I can punch you, that I can elbow you, that I can strike you, or that I can hit you with my knee while holding you down.
Right. It's different really whenever you're doing a gi, especially if you watch it. If they're wearing the gi, which is, I think everybody knows what a gi is.
Yeah, it's like a kimono, yeah. Whatever, karate, whatever.
But it's really thick. It's really thick.
Brett Ernst was in Karate Kid, full circle.
That's funny.
Which is really thick? The gi?
Yeah.
The gi is really thick.
Versus what are you wearing?
Me, I teach gi, but we do a lot of no gi nowadays, but I do gi like 3 times a week.
No gi soup?
No gi. Jesus Christ. No gi is basically just pants spats or a rat
pants off. Pants off, just the top.
I tried to wear just like
just the top, and they told him to leave.
You tied the belt into a thong.
I actually wore my belt. Like,
I think you're thinking of sumo.
He's doing sumo.
Yeah.
I like Puerto Rican sumo. I'd watch it. Do they do it in other countries?
They do.
They do it in other countries.
They do. They have judo and jiu-jitsu and wrestling in Puerto Rico. It's just it's not very predominant. There's certain like spots in it and whatnot.
I do actually really want to go.
They actually like cockfighting better.
No, that's illegal now.
Is it illegal
now? It's been illegal. It's been it wasn't.
We're getting
illegal.
around to it.
It was live on television. You can watch
live
it
on television on Channel 3.
Yeah,
Channel 3.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used to watch it. I was like, "Is this illegal?" And apparently not, because they were on TV.
It was brutal.
So your Puerto Rican food is fire. Is that if I went to eat Puerto Rican food in Puerto Rico, would that be something I would walk across? Because we were doing like rice, beans, and I don't remember. Sausage,
when we toured, I always made like a thing of. We were talking about this the other day because we're gonna be doing some stuff, and we're like, "Hey, just make a container of rice, container of beans, and we fucking like we can just get meat." Yeah. Shout out to Goya.
That was the first time I had Goya.
The biggest thing, man, is you want to eat things that you'll never eat. Puerto Rican diet, a lot of it is fried, so you can get a capurria, which is just like a fried mass of plantain with
that'd be right.
Well, they have a lot of seafood too. If you go down to the dock,
because you're in San Juan, so you'll get pretty good seafood.
Oh, and it is delicious.
Yeah, you'll get pretty good seafood.
I don't eat a lot of seafood, mostly because I live in Missouri, but like
it's all fried.
Oh, okay.
Puerto Rico. Think of southern
like fried.
Think of southern cooking. That's kind of what Puerto Rican is, but with spices.
Cool. I mean,
kind of Caribbean.
That's the best way that I can explain. Yeah,
I don't like it all. I love food. Man.
Jamaican food is jerk though. Jerk food is very different.
Yes,
we're all about the no-gi.
My brother never ate fish until I went to St. Augustine, supposedly the oldest city in the United States.
Florida?
In Florida.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And we went down there, and he finally tried seafood, and he goes like, "This shit's the bomb." And then he got back to Missouri and tasted fish. He was like, "This is shit." I mean, once you see he goes, "If I see the ocean, I'll eat fish."
Right.
And that's a pretty good rule. It's a good rule of thumb because it is much better when you're actually by the ocean.
Dude,
and you have
I'll
seafood.
tell you how to pass by my house, and then I'll show you the Indian face, which is very old carving next to the rail tracks. That
I wasn't sure what I thought. You were like, drive by my house and I'll show you my Indian face. No. Like, what face are you gonna make?
It's his war face. I'll show you my war face when I get down there.
It's like an Indian face carved to the side of like one of the hills or mountains, whatever you want to call it. But it's beautiful. And then you can go to the place that we brought back. I brought back Erica Quesito from when I went last time.
Oh yeah,
it's a pastry from Puerto Rico.
Wow, cool. Dude, I love when I go to Jamaica, pastries. I got into patties. I do love pastries.
So try pastries.
Pastries are delicious.
Any place that you go in Puerto Rico that they sell pastries, try it.
You can't go wrong, no matter what you pick. You win
It's a little it's good. It's not hollow.
Yeah.
I just saw.
I was having a trouble getting.
Sometimes you gotta like draw because the fire starts to go out, so you gotta like do that again.
But I forget what type of what time of year you have to go down there. But you can swim with the luminescent
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Kaylin was asking.
It was like
about
kale.
the
I think it's. I don't know if it's kale or, but you can. It glows in the dark. It literally looks like it has its own light. If you
luminescent
didn't you
beach
like
Puerto
go
Rico.
swimming in Puerto Rico one time, and the island was way farther than you thought it was?
Yes.
I went jet skiing around it one time.
Yeah. It was.
Let me tell
I
you
swam
something.
out there,
Jet
and I was like,
skiing
and when I got,
jet skiing at night is fucking scary as shit.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
because I skipped
because there's no headlight.
Yeah, I skipped class. yeah.
There's no headlight. I mean,
bro, there's fucking darkness. I skipped class, and then I told my parents I was gonna stay with a friend. And we just went away like, yo, how much to rent out those jet skis?
Nice.
He's like, man, it's like $30. And then there was pit stops that you could stop to get gas.
Right.
And we ended up from Arecibo to like almost Fajardo, which is like the tip of the
it's one of the
northeast side of the island.
Yeah.
And then when we started coming back, it was dark. And it's silence that like it's very eerie.
Right.
And
the only thing you hear is
like,
the jet ski. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, because you start hearing the Jaws theme when you do that.
Oh, shut
Dude,
the fuck
up.
up.
Levi won't like do it. He won't go on boats.
No,
He
fuck
doesn't-
no.
yeah.
Fuck no. If
I love
God
it.
wanted me to fucking travel the fucking ocean, he would have given me gills. I hate flying.
He would have built an ark.
He would, yeah. Or tell me to build a fucking ark. There you go.
I don't know. I like it, man. The cruise boat's fun. I mean, I'm a little like we've done it so many times now. I'm
What
a little
do you
bit.
do, though?
A
the
lot of
cruise?
times just chilling. It depends on who I'm with. So I've gone with different crews before.
Yeah.
I've gone with family. I've gone with friends. This last cruise, I was with my friend was getting married, and I didn't even know him that well, but we had met him.
But
on a
it was
boat.
on a cruise, so yeah.
Cruise.
Yeah, what a good-
I mean, we
It's
got
on a
VIP
cruise,
treatment because the wedding was on the boat. You could come to the wedding without being a passenger. You just had to get off before the boat sailed. So because of that, we got ushered onto the boat privately. Like we didn't like we had to go through basic
that's
real
pretty
quick
cool.
customs and like
Oh,
security.
okay, yeah,
And then
VIP,
we went to,
yeah.
it was awesome. But we hung out with those people. We got to know his friends, and we just sat around. We smoked cigars. There's part of the boat you can smoke, and there's we'd go to some shows. We'd just eat. We'd chat. We'd play cards. It's just a getaway.
That's pretty.
You know,
cool.
what I mean, you're not on your phone all day. You can't go anywhere. You are where you are. You got to be here.
Yeah, see,
you got to
that's
do
the other
this.
problem
I'm
I fucking
aware.
have.
Well, but then you get off
When
the
you're on
boat, and then you're never that far.
Eric
on a Caribbean
would
cruise.
start panicking and be like, "I gotta be down in the crew engine."
Yeah. All
No,
aboard!
I would tell them you're tying that wrong.
Oh yeah, I've seen Eric say
They don't
that to
speak
somebody.
English.
You're tying that wrong.
Those
Yeah.
guys-
Oh yeah, a lot of times, dude. G King is
Mm.
doing cruises.
Oh, cool, dude. I would
Yeah.
love to do cruises. I hope someday.
dude, it's
I have
really
an agent
easy.
for it.
It's
I even
really
have.
easy.
It's not easy to get into it.
Dude,
You
no,
know how
no,
many?
no. They need comics now, bro.
We'll talk maybe like not on the air, but like
Yeah.
it's been an uphill battle.
I know because I've had trouble getting on cruises too because I was going to do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, and like I like the specifications, like at least for like Carnival is like 30 minutes clean, 30
Yep.
and then like 60 minutes of whatever.
And then you have
And-
to perform every night.
Not necessarily.
I don't think it
Dude,
depends
G
on the.
does every
It depends on what
night.
cruise line, what like because like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boat I was just on, the comics did
Me
4
too.
days and they got off. So like
Yeah.
I'll text them.
So it depends on.
We'll
Because Carnival
see.
has their own rules, and then if you go to, was it
Royal-
Princess?
I think Princess is also Carnival, but it is a different cruise line.
But they have different rules. Because
yeah.
I was looking
Oh,
up
yeah.
online, and I was like, "What do you need for this?" And he's like, "You have to do this, this, and this." I was like, "I can do that," and they didn't, get back to me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
oh,
What are you
okay.
trying to do though? Are you just trying to get booked more?
in
That was a good
general or on the
cigar.
boat?
Where's the other cigars?
Did you leave them? Did you leave them in the car?
I'm
Yeah,
pushing,
that's
man. I
fine.
got to headline the Funny Farm Comedy Club, and they're bringing me back. That's a clean comedy club in Indiana.
How far away is that? Like 8 hours?
Yeah, just about. It's just
What do
outside
they?
of South
What do they?
Bend.
Traveling.
What do they consider clean?
cussing.
I don't know, man. Like my,
Is it
I
just
pretty
no
much,
cussing?
I couldn't talk about. They didn't really like us talking about weed or anything like that. So,
Mm.
but most of my set was just my set. So I don't tailor my sets.
Yeah.
I'm already pretty clean, and so I don't know exactly. Like they basically just, I don't know. Clean is. You would basically,
it's-
if you were gonna get
it's-
booked there, you
they
would just
tell
have to
you.
run some concepts by them if you were curious.
They'll tell you like certain subjects that they want to avoid.
So
you know.
anyway, so that's cool. Branson Comedy Factory. I'm now with, so hopefully more and more Bark Entertainment as that grows and our relationship with them or my relationship with them grows. I'm still doing the road trip comedy tour, which is not what it's called, but that's when me and
Yeah.
Levi go on the road. We're still doing that.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna start traveling to a lot more cities. I did 25 states so far. I intend to hit at least 30, like 5 more states this year. So hopefully I'll get California. Hopefully I'll get Washington. Hopefully I'll get.
This is a new year, right? You have to start counting over.
Well, this is my overall total. This is my overall total I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm at like 160 cities, so I'd like to add a good chunk to that this year. I'd like to work my way out of full-time employment, hopefully soon.
Kentucky, man. Kentucky's where a lot of things are happening. I know a lot of guys.
That guy's not hit me back up.
Dude, because he's hitting up. So he's setting up Corbin right now. Yeah, Corbin's going to do it. Cameron got set up already. And then he's setting up Ian. Because he's a guy that we had on the podcast. He was on a movie called The Outpost. He played the medic that got a Silver Star, and he was a medic himself with 2 combat tours.
Nice.
And then he also gave us our very first credits ever with Vet TV.
Yeah.
So we had applied to be on Vet TV, and they told us, but then they used 4 jokes. They used 1 joke that I wrote, and they used 3 jokes that Eric wrote. But they didn't give us credits, and we were like, okay, that's cool, but we know we did that, and we have the email traffic to prove it. So then we had him on the podcast, and he said it. He's like, no, like, you guys do have that credit. That's a credit you should add, because they used, and he said it. He's like, they used 3 of his jokes, and I was like, oh, that's cool. He's running it. He's the guy running it. Yeah. And he's doing it full time. They're trying to buy another spot so they can get a liquor license. It sits 60 people, and the crowd is like really like. It's people who have dual income with no kids. Because like I told him, I was like, dude, like get info on the people. Like, hey, do you have kids or anything? Because that way you can maybe recommend a babysitter, maybe do this. And he's like, dude, everybody, dual income, no kids. So
cool.
We're trying to get him.
And he's doing pretty successful. He just started out.
Good. They've been doing pretty good. They do music sometimes. So we're trying to get Drew Bang down there too. I'm trying to send everybody over there, man, because he's been real cool with us. So that's what I'm trying to do. But he just booked Corbin. It took him a week and a half. He just booked Cameron Johnson. That took like a month because Cameron had messaged. And then when I told him, he remembered, and then he answered Cameron. And then he's in talks with Ian. And then I don't know who else we've sent. Harrison hasn't messaged me back. Because I know Harrison Broad Street would probably go. Oh, no, he's in Carolina, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
He's in
he still might make it. I mean, I don't know how far
you
it
never
is.
know. And then Adam, they're trying to set him up.
That's my dude.
Adam.
That's my dude, man.
I love Adam. I
got a lot of respect for Adam Gable.
Dude, Adam, when the day that Adam blows up.
Well, I told you, I texted you whenever of all the clubs and all the spots in New York City, we ended up on the same club at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah, remember you texting me. He's
crazy,
dude. He works he'll work like a 12-hour shift and then go do like
comedy.
two, three.
I'm going to do his midnight show.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's right. He does have the midnight.
I don't know exactly when, but we were talking about
it.
We're
trying to set up like a live bench in there. We're trying to set that.
You guys want to roll? I'll be going. I'd love to roll if you guys.
We would have to see dates, man, because it's really difficult with our schedules. But I'll let you know.
That's my only thing. My schedule involves like, what am I doing with my wife, and what am I doing with comedy at this point?
Yeah.
Like that's everything.
For me,
right
it's
now.
like, what's the podcast? What am I doing interpreting wise? What am I doing with the family?
See, I don't even like produce shows anymore. If you'll notice, like we do the Fired Up whenever we want. Over at Foreman's Basement, we do Fired Up comedy.
You get a good crew out there, or like?
It just depends. It's just not a venue; it's a head shop, so it's hard to like garnish like this following for comedy there.
What if you? What
while
if you
we're also
set it
touring and putting our?
What if you
there.
set it up at all the? So like what we're doing now is we're setting up posters and stickers.
Yeah,
with like the QR codes everywhere.
See, I don't want to do that stuff anymore. Right? I want to work on my set and my own tour. Like,
so yeah,
that used to be me, but
then.
I still probably would. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got some things that are I can't. Yeah, not done yet that I've got up my sleeve for this year. So I think it's hopefully it's growing, man. I get a lot of good feedback on the sets, and that's not me being prideful or bragful, but we've been doing this a lot.
If you have,
what's the only way you get better if you get feedback?
Dude, I've had some people. This is the most because like you know how it is, man. I'm a grown man. With Bill, I got a wife in the home, and it's like there comes a point where I had to be like, all right, what is this comedy thing? Is this going to be like the thing, or is this going to be like, am I being silly here? And I had a couple ladies while I was on the road be like, I like what you do.
And that was like,
and that, there was enough of those moments where I went, okay, I'm not quitting yet. And I wasn't thinking about quitting, but I just wanted to make sure. I had to check my brain to make sure.
We almost quit this last year.
Yeah.
Like we were to the point that we were like, listen, like we can sell that computer for like $4,000. No, dude, that thing right there is a monster.
Oh yeah.
And we can sell the TV, and then
it costs
shout out to Ian Bick, first of all.
Yeah.
Because he plugged us in with his camera and editing guy.
Yeah, he's a computer guy basically.
And the dude sat there for 3 hours, looked at all my numbers, and gave me a year-long plan.
Cool.
Didn't charge me a dime.
Cool.
And dude, by like April, right?
Yeah.
By April, like 2 months later, like you see the numbers start to go up.
Cool.
Like up and up and up. So shout out to those people, man.
They're
really good for us. And we're gonna keep going too, because we enjoy this a lot, truth be told. And it's good networking, because now we can plug this person with that person, and like
for
that's
sure.
what
I appreciate that,
dude. It's good that you're doing well. Before we head out, because we've been here for a minute. Before we head out, go ahead and plug in all your socials and where people can find you, and all this other stuff.
Yeah, Layton Flatt comedy, pretty much everywhere. I try to keep up my main or YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I do a little bit of Instagram. Then I have my own website if you want to go check out.
So you get the Dominion name on it?
Yeah, about my own website this last year, LaytonFlatt.com.
Okay.
Could have bought it. I guess.
We should have bought it.
So it's like, so I got that rolling, and then man, I just want to be out here doing cool stuff. I feel like there's better energy, comics getting along, and if you're not getting along with comics at this point, you might be the problem. And I'm trying to make myself not the problem. This is what I mean. Like I riff on you guys. I love this. I mean, you guys were important to me and still are important to me. You guys started comedy. We're there when I started. So like I'm nobody, but it still means something to me. And so like I want that to be my general thing this year. Comedy, be cool to people, and just have fun.
You've grown up a lot.
I hope, man. And that's all claimed to Jesus, not me, man.
I appreciate.
I feel like that's honest.
For everybody listening, hit the like and the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. For everything that you hold dear in your life, please hit the subscribe button. We need it. I'm tired of getting wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.